Yeah, once again, I want to continue the discussion on alcohol in our college-aged children. Thank you for following. Thank you for tuning in. And this time, I want to discuss or to talk about the effects of alcohol as per a study done in the National Institute of Alcohol Use and Alcoholism. And when you talk about alcoholism, this is a person who will not sit without alcohol. They want to wake up in the morning and instead of taking breakfast, they want to take a glass of beer or they want to take a glass of wine or spirit. That's an alcoholic. That's alcoholism. That is somebody who is addicted to it. And I just want to give you some of the things that alcohol has done according to some statistics done in a certain institute. So these statistics shows that uh, about 1,825 college-aged children die each year from unintentional alcohol-related diseases or incidences. Unintentional alcohol-related incidences. These people die 1,825, and we can actually count that. We can calculate that. What is the impact of 1,000? Let's just see the impact of 1,825 per year divided by 365. That equals to 5 children. 5 each day. They are dying due to alcohol-related incidences. About 690,000 students, and these are people who are aged between the age of 18 to 25. 6,090. Again, let's see the people. They get involved in assaults. They fight. They will be fought. They get injured. Uh, and so, out of this again, in a day, those are 189 teenagers. Where are ours? 189 on a daily basis. They are injured in the college by a student or by a college-aged child who has indulged in alcohol. That is 189. And these are worrying statistics. On the same, 100,000 in a year, 100,000. How do you write 100,000? 100,000 again in a year, they get involved in uh, sexual abuse. They'll either be victims of alcohol-related sexual assault or date rape. They have been called for a date, but since they involve themselves in alcohol, then one of them will be raped. It could either be the girl will rape, they'll sodomize the boy, or the boy will rape the girl. It can happen either way. So it is very serious, and we need to think about this. Again, that is about 273 on a daily basis. 273 children on a daily basis getting involved in sexual assault, sexual harassment. Others, they are going to ruin their academics. 25% of college students, they are going to they have consequences. Either they will drop out of college, either they will not report to school on time, they will have poor performances, they will skip exams, they will, you know, they will have even bad scores in school because one, when they are off or when they are not in class, they are out taking alcohol. And so, since these are our children, and I have said these children are the children for the mothers and fathers who were born between the age of 1970 and 1980. we are the one with these children in our houses. They are the one either going to join college, or they are already in college, or they have just finished college, or they are about to finish high school and they're going to join college. So it is very important, parents, that we must talk about alcohol and its effect. And we must tell our children that the reason we are taking them and we want them to join college is because we want to improve their brains. We want to improve their status so that they are able to cope and also to compete in the in the work field, because otherwise they are going to be beaten. They are going to be, they'll be defeated. So it is very, very important that we talk about these issues with our children, and that taking marijuana, it destroys their brain. Taking alcohol destroys their brain, and it destroys their thinking. It destroys their level of decision making. So they become just hopeless and useless people. So we have to shift our gears from, pampering them or pampering them. We have now to talk the things that are, if we are actually watching. Some of us who work in hospitals, we have seen this kind of children coming to hospitals, and they are coming with liver diseases. They are coming with pancreas diseases because they have damaged. They have been consuming those things in the house. And when you ask them, they will tell you, no, I just take a little, I just take a dog. But the effect is bad, because that person is going to be a dependent, and we are going to be damaged their life. Another problem with alcohol now is that 1.2 to 1.5 of these college aged children, they have what we call suicidal attempts or suicidal ideas, or they are going to keep saying they will have tried to commit suicide severally. And those who succeed, then we lose them. So we don't want to get there. We don't want to get to a situation where our children are committing suicide. We don't want to get to a situation where we are taking them to rehabilitation. But if it gets there and that calls for rehabilitation, if they have already indulged, then we have to talk to them so that we help them grow out of it, so that they get into a rehabilitation. So we therefore need to remind our children that substance use injures their brain, and the whole reason they need to go to college, and why we are insisting they must finish their college, is because we are training their brain so that they can have a competitive edge in the workforce. This has to be changed. The language we have in the house, it has to change. And the time to change it is now, my fellow parents, my fellow age mates.